If you've been following along with this series, we've talked about several powerful ideas. We've talked about awareness, observing your thoughts, living in the state of the life you want, changing limiting beliefs, stepping into a new identity, taking small, consistent actions, and guarding what you allow into your mind. But there's another powerful principle that ties all of these ideas together. And that principle is focus. Because whatever you consistently focus on tends to expand in your life. Two people can experience the same world, yet live very different lives. One person constantly notices problems, obstacles, and limitations. Another person notices opportunities, solutions, and possibilities. The world didn't necessarily change, but their focus did. And over time, that focus began shaping their beliefs. Their beliefs shape their identity, and their identity shapes their actions. This is something that many successful people understand very well. They learn to intentionally direct their focus instead of letting it drift, because the mind is always looking for evidence. If you focus on what's going wrong, your mind will keep finding proof that things are going wrong. But if you begin focusing on possibilities, growth, and solutions, your mind starts noticing opportunities that were always there, but previously ignored. There's another powerful way to understand focus. As Tony Robbins has said, focus often comes down to the questions we ask ourselves. Your mind is constantly answering questions. For example, why does this always happen to me? Why is this so difficult? Why can't I ever seem to get ahead? If those are the questions you ask, your mind will search for answers, and that reinforces those beliefs. But what happens if you start asking better questions? Questions like, what can I learn from this? What opportunity might be hidden in this situation? What is one step I can take to move forward? Now your mind begins looking for different answers. And those answers begin shifting your focus. There's something else that happens when you ask empowering questions. If you truly expect an answer, your mind begins working to find one. Sometimes the answer comes immediately. Other times it appears later in the day, or even days later, or months later. But the mind keeps searching until it finds something that fits the question you asked. That's the power of directing your focus intentionally. So here's something you can try starting today. Pay attention to the questions you ask yourself throughout the day. Are they questions that reinforce frustration, doubt, or limitation? Or are they questions that lead your mind toward growth, solutions, and possibility? Because the questions you consistently ask shape your focus. And your focus shapes the direction of your life. If you found value in this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video in the Mastery of State series.